Hey guys, today we're talking about motorcycle sponsorships. How do I get them and how do I keep my sponsors happy once I have them? So I finally got a GoPro Hero 10. My old Hero 8 was having lots of issues, as you probably saw if you've kept up with the channel. So I'm tired of it. Got the Hero 10. I'm done with that. So anyway, today let's talk about motorcycle sponsorships. So how do I get sponsorships? How do I maintain them and keep my sponsors happy? So how do you get sponsorships? I would say primarily just send applications out to whatever companies you're interested in. If you like a certain helmet brand, suit brand, tire brand, go to their website or go to their distributor. If you're racing, go to whoever you know that's associated with that brand and ask about a sponsorship. You know, a lot of companies will sponsor you if you're a racer, even if you're a track day rider. Some of them that I know will do that. Like Bison, my suit and glove sponsors people all the way from street riders to pro level racers. And so it never hurts to send in an application to any of those companies and see what happens from there. The worst they can say is say no. They're not going to like post your sponsorship application online and say, wow, look at this idiot who's a track day rider and he wants to be sponsored. He's so stupid and you know, we all hate him. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen is the company says, no, we're not interested in sponsoring you. Have a good day. I would just say apply for any sponsorships you're interested in and go from there. So you want to have these are kind of things that will keep your sponsors happy also, but they're also important for getting new sponsors. Is you want to maintain a clean bike, a clean team, in all senses of the word. Like you want your physical bike to be clean and to represent the brand well, your bike, your suit, whatever. You don't want to be dirty and trashy and have it crash 10 times and never repaired and, you know, full of brake dust covering the entire thing, which I'm guilty of at times, but I'm trying to be better about. So you want to be clean physically, but you also want to maintain a clean image. You don't want to be, you know, swearing up a storm every time you're in public. You don't want to be posting derogatory things on social media. You want to be a respectable person, a respectable team. You also want to do well in your race results if you're a racer. If you're a track day rider, that's not quite as important. You can't win a track day. But if you're a racer, they want to see you doing well. They want to see you pulling in their results. Because if you're, you know, on the results page, it has all your sponsors listed. And so if you're coming in 15th place time and time again, or if you're crashing a bunch, or if, you know, you're taking people out with you when you crash, then your sponsors are going to be very unhappy and they're going to pull their funding, etc. Or they're not going to sponsor you in the first place. And so you need to do well and let your sponsors know that if they go with you and sponsor you, you're going to be a good representative of their brand. And you will be if you're pulling in good results, if you're running a respectable team, etc. So yeah, so that's how you get sponsors. Send in a bunch of applications, maintain a clean, respectable team, and do good results. And that's the same exact way that you keep your sponsors happy is by doing that, being a respectable team and person and pulling in good results. I would say in addition to that, you want to do a good job of promoting their brand, but you don't want to be obnoxious for the sake of the brand. So, for example, my tire company, Pirelli, and my suit company, Bison, if I'm going out on a race weekend and all I ever talk about the entire weekend is how great Pirellis are, and if you're on anything else, you're a terrible person and you're slow and you don't deserve to be racing, or if you wear any other suit from a different brand, then you're a terrible person and you're, you know, making the wrong decision and on and on and on. The brand is not going to like you. Your friends are not going to like you. You don't want to be obnoxious for the sake of a brand. You know, I try to promote it when the circumstances come to it. You know, when I do well in a race, I say thank you Pirelli, thank you Bison, because I really appreciate all that they do for me. The service that they provide is great, and I appreciate it. Their products are great. But if I'm speaking down to anyone who uses a different product, then they take that as, oh, the brands that you are promoting don't like the brands that I'm promoting or that I use. And so that makes me not like those brands. These brands don't want to be associated with someone who's always making derogatory marks towards other brands. When someone asks, be honest, and if you like the products, then promote them and tell them about it. But don't just go around preaching, holding a billboard for your sponsors. No one likes that, not even your sponsors. My personal rule for sponsors is I need to be a regular full price paying customer before I'm a sponsored writer. So that's true of all of my sponsors. I was in your shoes and gave my money to that company to buy their product before I was a sponsored writer, because I think it's important to believe in the products that you promote, and that is absolutely true of all the products that I promote. I promote them because they're good products, not because I get paid to promote them. So I think that I don't know. That's something I think is important. If that's not important to you, that's fine. I'm not saying that's a hard, fast rule, but that's a rule that I use for myself. I think it's a helpful thing to do, because then you have firsthand experience on the quality of their product. So anyway, hopefully this is a little shorter video. I don't think it needed a whole lot of explanation, but yeah, as far as getting sponsorships, send in applications, be clean and respectable, have good results. Once you have a sponsorship, do your best to promote the product without being obnoxious, and go from there and just have fun. So anyway, that's all I have. I may or may not upload a video next week because I don't want to upload something if I don't have something productive to say. Post in the comments if there's something you're curious about that you think I can answer. If not, then I'll see you either next week or in a couple weeks whenever I have something helpful to say. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful.